What's going on, everyone? This is Luke coming to you guys with another video here on the Endless Entrepreneurs YouTube channel. It has been a long 4 days of not putting videos out. It's so weird. It's been several months of putting out pretty much at least one per day. And with work this last week, it has just been not possible to keep the eBay business rolling and to do video and to manage my day job. I'm kind of hitting like peak busy season for my company. And so pretty much over the next couple weeks, I think I was working like 10, 11, sometimes 12-hour days this whole week. So pretty much has been work, do a little bit of eBay, make sure I ship. I've had a basketball game this week, and then sleep. Like that's pretty much all I've done this week. So just wanted to jump on here. It's Friday night. I wanted to do a recap of August. The month's wrapped up. Wanted to cover results and how that's gone. If you're new to my channel, I'm a part-time eBay seller, full-time corporate finance analyst. Thus the busy season right now with annual planning processes. And I specialize in men's clothing primarily with a little bit of women's and shoes I've been getting into as well. And I've got a pretty ambitious goal to sell $100,000 of clothing on eBay this year. So I've just been tracking that progress on this channel, sharing that journey with you guys in hopes that, you know, A, it can help you in your journey, and B, that just to hold me accountable as well. So let me just check the chat real quick. Let's see, we got about 20 people in here. Hi, everyone. Looks like sound is good to go. Glad, sounds like August is going well for everyone. My normal format for these videos is I have like a spreadsheet. I do all my daily tracking and monthly stuff, so I'll show you the results where I ended. And then I usually pick like 10 unique items. Sometimes 15. I have 10 for this one because I got to be pretty quick. And items that sold this last month and share those with you guys. So let me jump right in here and jump right to the results. I'm going to share my screen here for a second. So let me first go right here. So here is my eBay sales page. So I have it filtered for August 1st, August 31st. As you can see, up 20% over the last month, and finished at 6133, which I was pretty disappointed with. I had some really killer momentum going, and then about the 24th, 25th, I had some dud days. I think it was those days. We'll see when I look at the spreadsheet. I was trekking along at like $200, $225 a day. Everything was ramping up. And I just was like, okay, sweet, gonna finish around like $7,000. And then I hit 2 days where I sold like 60 and like 80. It was like real bad. Just threw me off and just didn't quite recover. So still a good month. I mean, 61.33 in August. I'm not sad about that at all. But I really needed close to that $7,000 mark. So what it is what it is. That's what the results are. The numbers don't lie. So let me flip to my spreadsheet and just show a little more of the detail here. So for those of you who haven't seen this fancy dancy spreadsheet, it's not really that fancy, but it's my daily tracker, and it is for free on my website, endlessentrepreneurs.com. You can grab it there if you want on the resources page if it's something that interests you. But I do a couple of basic things. You can see the heading to the top. I keep track each day of the month. There's a different tab for each month. And I just keep track of how many items I listed that day, how many items sold, the value of those items that sold, average sale price. And then when I go sourcing, I just kind of drop in the items that I bought, how much they cost, and the average cost per item. I am missing a couple of receipts I got to track down. So I did source about 100 additional items. I'm not really sure where they went. It's somewhere in this time frame, but so they're not in my spreadsheet. I also keep track of just kind of food and beverage for tax time and any other miscellaneous supplies and stuff up here, just so that I can easily roll it up when I get to the end of the year. So as you can see, like the month started pretty strong. I mean, through the 9th, I was real happy. I mean, I had $2,000 through the first 9 days, and if it kept ramping, I thought 7,000 was pretty easy to get to. And then I had August 10th, and then I started to ramp back up, and then it kind of like dipped off, like these $140 days, and then I had $57, and then it ramped back up, and like I guess it wasn't. So I guess it was 100 and 123, but like it just seemed like every time I started to gain like these big days, like 279, 259, 256, and then it was like all of a sudden boom. And then I thought I was gonna have a chance, so I went the 28th, I had 323, the 29th, I was 433, and I was like, oh man, I could really catch it. And then I went 161, 146 the last 2 days of the month. So it is what it is. The reason why my total is higher than what I just showed you is I had a couple returns trickle in. This is a running total I enter each day, so I do need to adjust this for the returns. I guess it's basically what I can do that on the fly. I guess I had 4 returns, and they were probably about $133. I'm guessing, if I had to guess from the math here. Actually, I'll do this later. Two too much for my brain. I've been with spreadsheets all day. Either way, you guys saw what the sales are. It's like 61.33. So also below here, I track like my monthly goals and my yearly goals. So I'm going to skip right to the yearly goals because I just want to touch on that the most. So my goal this year was to sell $100,000 of clothing. Now, what's interesting is I thought that, I don't know, like I thought that I would list 4,200 items and that would equate to me selling that much based on like run rate and the selling price. It's just funny how you can model something out and be totally wrong about what you thought. I mean, I've already listed 3,600 items and I've sold 1,851, which is kind of like on pace here, actually. My item sold is pretty close. I think run rate basis is going to come pretty close. My average sell price is a lot lower because I did a bulk buy with a bunch of LL Bean pants. They're like 3,000 pair of pants I bought. So the average sell price of those is between like 18 and 20 bucks. So that's been pulling it down a lot, which is fine because the margin's still the same. You can see I've purchased way more items. That's just because of the 3,000 pair of pants. Here is my average cost per item bought on the year, which is what I use for my taxes. But as you can see here, so $43,560 sold on the year through 8 months of the year. So quite a bit behind pace, only 44% of the goal. And I really should be, you know, roughly at 60 to 65%. However, at this point, I don't think I'm going to hit the 100K. I think it's going to be close, but I think more realistic is 90. I do know that those like fourth quarter, October, November, and December have the potential to be like 12 to 15K months for me, maybe even more. I mean, as I keep ramping up here, like I have double the listings I had last fourth quarter, and they were pretty good. So I'm hoping, I mean, right now I'd have to do $14,000 average per month for the last 4 months of the year. And I just think that's a little aggressive. I think on average, if I had to average out the 4 months, I'm going to be right around like 10 grand, 10 to 12. So I think it'll be anywhere between like 85 and 90 grand on the year, which totally, like when I set this goal at the beginning of the year, it was set a big goal. Even if you fall short, you're going to be happy with it. I did only $42,000 in sales all of last year. So I've already beat my whole 2016 only through August. So very, very pleased with that. Try not to be too hard on myself, but either way, still going to keep striving for that 100K. All right, so enough about the spreadsheet. You guys see where I'm at. Now let me give you some of the items that have sold because I've sold some pretty cool stuff this month. And I'm excited about September. I need to get this busy time at work behind me so I can really get back to doing more videos and focus more. I didn't list it. Like I listed 395 things. I really wanted to list 450, so I'm kind of disappointed. You can see that last week here. I mean, work just killed me. I barely could get any listings up. And like I have to figure out a way to adjust my schedule to fit that better because I can't. I need to be getting 10 to 15 listings minimum up per day, like no excuses. So going to reflect on that a little bit this Labor Day and see what I can do about that. So let me flip over here. All right, so first item, I like showing these items because a lot of people are like, I don't pick those up. The market's too saturated. This sold full price, $28.99. It is a Polo Ralph Lauren V-neck lamb's wool sweater. Picked it up for $3.99. Shipped first class, super lightweight, great flip. And you can see it's got the navy pony. It's just, you know, nothing too special, just that merino wool. Let me see if I can show you the tag. Or lamb's wool, sorry, not merino. Here's your tag. So they're definitely worth picking up for the right price. I get them for $3.99, so it's a no-brainer for me. I have this Threads for Thought. First time I ever found this brand, and it's like an organic cotton. And it's one of those like lightweight, full zip hoodies. You can see there. Let me see if I find the tag for you guys. Paid $3.99 for this. Actually, it was on sale, and I took a best offer of $23 for it. Shipped first class. Let me see if I can show you guys that tag there. So I would definitely pick this brand up again. It sold pretty quickly for me. So, and it had a lot of watchers and interest on it. This was from one of those smaller bulk buys I made of all the jerseys way back this last fall. This sold for a best offer of $40. I paid $12.50 for it because I bought about 110 jerseys total for $12.50 a piece. And this is like one of those vintage Isaac Bruce played for the Rams. And it's the logo athletic. It's in really, really good shape. But it was screen printed on. They weren't sewn on, so it's a little lower quality. So with the Rams, this is Los Angeles Rams, I guess, back in the day there. So it's pretty neat to have that and to sell that to them, especially with the Rams back out there. $40, $12.50 to $40. I'm happy with that. And this has been up for going on almost close to a year now, so happy to get rid of that. This brand I've been pretty high on lately. I've been finding a lot. Bonobos. These are just black dress pants. They were a very abnormal size. Oh, sorry, yeah. You can tell all these 12-hour and 11-hour days are wearing me down. 36 by 36. They're black, straight fit, Tuesday line, and these sold for, took a best offer of $30. They're on sale. Paid $3.99 for them. They shipped flat rate for $5.99. I've been selling more suits and blazers lately. I think promoted listings has been helping with that a ton. So this is a Polo Ralph Lauren. It's like a houndstooth with a window pane pattern. You can kind of see there. Two-piece suit. I think it was the green label line. Oh, it's Polo University Club, actually. So these ones sell for a little less. If this had been like even green label or blue label, I probably would have got more, but this one doesn't sell as well. Took a best offer of $50 for it though, paid 10. It did ship regional A for like $8 or $9. So decent turn there. I was happy with that. This was cool. Brooks Brothers, the 346 line, and it was a gold button. It's got the the fleece logo on it there, and navy blue, just traditional blazer. And took a best offer of $50 for this as well. I was in this for $4.99, and it shipped flat rate for $5.99. So really happy with that. There's your logos and your tags. I'm just gonna make sure I sound okay in the chat here, guys. 1 second. All right, good. 5 more items here. So I layered in this one just because I haven't really shared a lot with the Ella Bean stuff, but these were one of the cool ones. They were new with tags. They hadn't been hemmed. They've sold on sale full price for $27.99. Paid $1.15 in my bulk order for these, and so really happy with that. They shipped flat rate for $5.99. This was awesome. I found this maybe 2 months ago or less. It's Ed Hardy. And it's a black puffer style like lion winter coat. It's got that metal like leather patch with the metal logo on the front there. Really neat piece. This was on sale for like 70 something. I took a best offer of $60. It's got the embroidery on the back. Paid $7.99 was the jacket. $7.99, yeah. This ships priority, and it shipped for under $10. It wasn't going too far. So I was happy with that for $60 all day long. Winter's coming. Game of Thrones reference a little bit. So, sorry, yawning again. That stuff will sell. Be looking for your jackets and coats. Lucky Brand jeans. If you guys watch my videos, you know I love picking up the men's Lucky Brand jeans. They just sell so well for me. This one I've had for a while. And the only reason I know is because they're not flat laid. They're my old background. But these were the 121 Heritage Slim Fit. They're the button fly. They were gray denim. And these sold for full price. They're on sale. They sold for $29.99. So I was really happy with that. Paid $4.99 for jeans, and they shipped flat rate for $5.99. And actually, this is the last one. So this is a Joseph A. Bank. I don't normally pick up Signature. I usually only pick up the Signature Gold. This is the Signature Collection. But as you can see here, it's a 52 regular, so it's a very, very big size. And it had that black and white houndstooth, which is definitely a desirable pattern. And so I took a bus. I in this for $4.99. I was on sale for like $44, and I took a bus offer of $30. Shipped at flat rate for $5.99. So all in cost before fees was only was that $11, and sold it for $30. So very happy with that. So let me stop sharing my screen. We'll bounce over the chat for a second here, see how everyone's doing. All right. So that's how August ended. That's the raw and uncut. That's where we ended. Not as well as I would like, but it is what it is. Really excited about what September is going to bring. I think we're going to see huge lift in sales coming into this month. I think that it's definitely going to just keep ramping up every day. Labor Day might be a little slow this weekend, so don't get discouraged. But as soon as Labor Day is over, I think it's game on. I think you're going to start to see, especially in the clothing world, I think from here on to the end of the year, sales are really going to ramp. So just keep getting those listings up, guys. Get excited about September. I'm going to try. I can't commit to too many videos over the next probably 2 weeks. I literally, for my job, I have to meet with 64 salespeople in a 5-day period next week. So it's going to be really entertaining. But we're rolling up the full budget for our entire company for what I support. So it's just a very intensive exercise. But I will try to get at least a couple videos out a week to you and just keep in touch with what's going on. I hope that everyone crushes this September and that your August was great. Have an awesome weekend. I'm actually going to get away and go visit some family this weekend and really recharge and reflect. So I'm excited for that time away. Have an awesome weekend, guys. And if you haven't followed me yet, follow me on Instagram at Endless Entrepreneurs. Shoot me any messages if you have questions. And I know I'm behind on my comments, but I will catch up, I promise, for all you guys who've left stuff. So take care, guys. Have an awesome night.